definitely the hardest, and it's pretty much everything they do will be kind of annoying. I mean, I guess that's what's going to happen definitely the first time.
My parents and I have always had a really trusting relationship. Curfew has always been somewhat of an issue, and even more so since I've gotten home.
And I think for me, it was a little bit tricky because I went, to school where there were all these freedoms and I could do whatever I wanted, and I came back and my parents still let me have the freedoms of, no curfew or anything, but I still, now I had to let them know when I was going to be back, and they were texting me all the time, let me know when you get here, and it was just something, really different that I, didn't experience in my first semester of college because, I had all these freedoms, but I came back and it was great though. I mean, it really wasn't too much of a burden to send them a little text.
They want to give me freedom. They trust me. They want me to be independent and have fun with my friends at night. But I think it's remembering to let them know where I am when we go to different houses or change of setting and whatnot, and letting them know if I'm going to spend the night at a friend's or if I'm going to be home a few hours later. Just keeping them updated and well informed in what my whereabouts are.
I think being back from school on break is an interesting experience, especially the first few times, because you don't really know what to expect. Your relationship with your parents may have changed in certain ways. At least in my experience, it was fantastic because I think my parents and I had a really trusting relationship. They understood that I could handle myself at college. I could handle my finances. I hadn't died of an alcohol overdose yet. And so we had a very trusting relationship whereby they, let me, really exist as an adult while living in their home.
I think that definitely trying to find the balance between hanging out with your family and seeing your friends, especially if you go to a school out of state or a school that your friends don't go to, because you want to see them and you want to see your family and you want to see your extended family and you want to see everybody in the short amount of time that you have.
I think my situation's different from most people because I have a lot younger siblings. I have siblings that are in high school and siblings that are in kindergarten, so there's sort of this understanding between my family that we're going to all spend time together and we're still pretty close-knit. So, but I feel like they've done a good job, my parents, at arranging quality family time, but then also when I'm out with my friends, not really bugging me about it and letting me just have my own time.
Curfew, my parents kind of threw that one out the window because I've been on my own for a semester and I had showed them that I was a responsible teenager and young adult, and they trusted me.
I feel like there can be a little bit more worried when you're at home because when you're at college, it's not out of sight, out of mind, but there's...
But yeah, it is sort of. I don't think they think about it.
I think that when you're at home, they think about it a little bit more, so there's more of an expectation of communicating where you are.
My parents, on the other hand, when I came back for break, because, I really did want to be independent and I really didn't talk to them as often as I should have, I guess, the first year, they were actually really suffocating. Every day I'd, come home after hanging out with my friends, hey, what was your day like? They kind of were on me right off the bat. But nonetheless, talk to them and letting them know that, we're growing up here. To give me my freedom, and so they've really adapted. So the second time around, they've really kind of let me enjoy my break, while still emphasizing, hey, let's hang out sometime. How is your break going? Not how your day is, but how's your